What is going on, everyone? Chris with Journals, Comics, and Pop Culture. And if I wasn't done talking about the Marvel Studios 2021 lineup and the speculation around which comic books to pick up. So, guys, I released my video this weekend talking about the hot books to pick up that tie into the 2021 slate. And I cannot take credit for what I'm about to break down today. I give all credit to a viewer that commented on that video, screen handle name MT. MT, if you're watching this, big shout out to you because you commented and you said, hey, why aren't we talking about this? This is what's going on in the Loki trailer. And I said, you know what? You absolutely may be right. Let me dive into that even further. And I did. And guys, we're going to talk about some spec books that I think MT hit the nail on the head. So guys, without further ado, let's go into these books. So this is going to bring us back to my mention of the three faces in the Loki trailer and how the first thought on my mind and a lot of other people's minds was Living Tribunal. But as MT mentioned in this comment that brought to my attention, all right, if you see this picture below, you see the comic book picture. This is a picture of the Timekeepers, guys. And if you look at the Timekeepers and look at the Loki trailer and the three heads, it is spot on. I believe the one on the left in the comic book is actually the one in the middle in the Loki trailer. And the one on the middle in the comic book is the one on the left. The one on the right is the one on the right. I mean, they are a spitting image. I can't believe that I didn't put this together sooner. But unfortunately, as much as I still believe that the Living Tribunal is going to show up, I do believe that these are the Timekeepers, which opens up the door for so much more. Now, here's the thing, though. There's a lot of parallels between the Living Tribunal and the Timekeepers and all the mythos surrounding the Timekeepers. So, it's, again, a lot of parallels. And also, I don't think that this rules out the Living Tribunal to still be introduced in the MCU sooner than later. And remember, I said this before, guys, Wong, in the first Doctor Strange film, Easter egged and spoke of the Living Tribunal. Nobody talks about that. But so let's talk about the Timekeepers and what this means, guys. So we're going to look at some books here that are relevant to these characters. The first one we're going to look at here is Thor 243. All right, this is the first appearance of basically the Timekeepers, but as the Time Twisters. They were later renamed the Timekeepers. So this is where we are first introduced to them in the comic books. This is Thor 243. Right now, you can get a high raw of this book, or the highest raw that sold was $20. The average raw sale, $7.25. Still a very affordable book. And if people aren't catching on to the Easter egg of the Timekeepers, which I think more and more people are moving forward within the next coming weeks, this book is another one that could possibly increase in value. A CGC 9.8 fair market value is sitting a bit high at 300, but again, with the high raw sale of $20, and again, that's not stating that it's a high grade. That's the highest dollar amount sale on the market that's available for us. So gauge that as you will, but when you look at a raw 7.25, I mean, this is, or $7.25, this is still a very, very affordable book. Let's move on, though, to Thor number 282, guys. This is the book where we are introduced to the Timekeepers. All right, but this book is even more affordable at a CGC 9.8 fair market value of $51. There's not many on the census to gauge value, though, but the highest raw, $4, guys. This is still your run-of-the-mill back issue book. And again, that's a high raw sale. That doesn't mean that it's a gem mint, near mint raw book, okay? We don't know the grades of these raw books. It's just the highest sale, okay? So again, this is one that you could probably just still find digging through your back issue bins at your local LCSs. All right. Um, Next up, this is Thor 245, guys. This is the first appearance of He Who Remains. Now, He Who Remains created the Timekeepers. So this is a pivotal one to where he who remains may be really tied into whatever is going on in the Loki show. But still, this book, very affordable book. CGC 9.6. Fair market value at 62. High raw, only $5.80, guys. And some of these are recent sales. You know, there's been recent sales this year, these last couple of months. So again, there's not a lot of people as of this point, you know, hopping on these books to really kind of drive that demand up to affect price. So again, a lot of affordable books here so far, guys. Okay, but let's move on to this one. And this one, it's already a Silver Age key, but this one may be maybe the most key and relevant to the Loki show. All right, this is the first appearance of Immortus. Okay, Avengers number 10. Now, Immortus is basically appointed by the Timekeepers. All right, and Immortus may be the one that whatever's going on with Loki in that film, he may be playing the role. He may be I'm thinking possibly the main antagonist for what's going on. All right, and I'm not going to give too much details and you know, obviously this is all speculation. There's no way I can even give spoilers because nobody knows what's even going on. But I have a feeling that Immortus may play a bigger role now. This book in the CGC 9.0 fair market value, $476. You get into the 9.6 and 9.8s, you know, you're getting into the thousands of dollars mark. It's an early Silver Age Avengers book. With you know, that's already a key book with Immortus' first appearance. But a high raw, again, high dollar amount, $205, average raw, 58. So it's possible to still get this book for a decently affordable value considering, you know, it's a 1964 early Avengers key book. So, guys, I'm almost brokenhearted now that, you know, this really shifts the narrative of the Living Tribunal having something to do with the Loki show next to Immortus in the Timekeepers. And, you know, the Timekeepers are correlated directly to the TVA as well. So it's pretty apparent, I think, at this point. And again, though, this doesn't rule out Living Tribunal for even the Loki show. Like I said, because there's a lot of parallels with these characters, so you never know. And again, with the MCU getting more and more cosmic as well, and then dealing with time and space, because we know that the Living Tribunal deals with time and space as well. But, guys, this is big. And again, I want to say a big thank you to MT. I told him, man, I said, look, I'm not going to sit here and try to fake the funk and act like you're wrong because I'm hyping up the Living Tribunal, right? And you guys know me. I'm a humble person, and I'll admit I didn't catch this. So I appreciate MT for dropping that knowledge in the comments, and that's why I appreciate engaging with all of you guys in the comments. So let me know what you guys think. Are you looking at these books now, especially the affordable ones, guys? I always say invest at your own risk. You know, don't just do something because somebody tells you it's a hot book. Go pick it up. You know, do your own research. Be patient, understand the risks involved, but all of these books, except for this one, are really, really decently affordable, guys. I mean, you can almost find them for just, you know, a few bucks each if you're lucky at this point. So with that being said, guys, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your thoughts below. Until next time.